let's continue on the second fun fact, okay, of the topic 1.1 functions. Okay. So this, in the previous fun fact, it states that the function relates an input to an output. So when you put an input, there's an output. Okay, so here is fun fact number 2. Functions can be represented graphically. Means you can use graphic, okay, like the diagram or graphs to show your functions. Yeah, so first is the arrow, or we call the mapping diagram. Okay, so we have a set of input and a set of output. Okay, so here we can clearly see the relationship, okay, between the input as well to the output. Yeah, so for example, 1 is the input when you put into the function f, and the output is 1. Yeah, and then if the input is 2, if you put into the function f, it will give you 4. Okay, 3 will give you 9, and if you input 4, it will give you 16. So this is the function. Okay, so here actually we can know that the function, if you put in x, it will give you x squared, right? Okay, 1, this is 1 square, okay, which is 1. This is 2 square, which is 4. 3 is 3 square, which is 9. 4 is 4 square, which is 16. Yeah, this is the function. Okay, so this is the first method. Okay, and second method is by graph. Okay, so there are 2 types. The first one is discrete graph. Second one is continuous graph. Okay, so one thing you need to know is the x-axis is the input, and the y-axis actually is the output. Okay, so for example, the first dot here, if you input number 1, okay, the output is actually 3. If you input number 1, the output is actually 3. Okay, so similarly for the continuous graph, yeah, the x-axis is the input, y-axis is the output. All right, so let's go to see the first example. Yeah. Okay, so from the diagram, okay, we need to know, okay, which one is the image, object, as well as the domain, codomain, as well as the range. Okay, so let's say image of 2. Okay, so 2 is here, right? This is the object. Okay, so the question asks the image of 2. Okay, so which is B. So the answer is just B. Second question, object of A. Object of A, so A is the image. Its object is number 1. Yeah. So domain is, the meaning is the set of input. Okay. So we should do inside this set here. Okay. So you write all the possible input. Okay. And then here is all the possible output. A, B, C, D is the codomain. And the range is just the A and B only, because C and D is not the image of any object here. So C and D is excluded for the range. Yeah, so you need to remember about domain is the set of inside here input, and the codomain is the set everything here inside output, and the range is only those has was the image of the object here. Okay, so let's try a question. Yeah, so this is adapted from SPM 2012, number 1. Okay, so the diagram shows the relation between set X and set Y. Okay, and then, okay, this is X and Y here. There's a typo here. Okay, the object of -1. Okay, so -1 is actually the image. Yeah, we need to find its object. Okay, so -1 is the image. So the object is 6. So the answer for the first one is 6. For the second question, the question asks the range of the relation, range. So the range. So range should be in set. So it's just -1, -3, 1, and 3. 4 cannot be included because it's the range. Yeah, not codomain. Yeah. All right. So that's the second fun fact, which is you need to learn about the graphic, okay, of the functions, okay. So the functions can be represented graphically. So you need to understand every graphics, okay, including the mapping diagram, including the discrete graph, as well as the continuous graph. All right, thank you.